Hey guys, what's going on today? I've been doing a bunch of crap since we last talked. I don't mean crap per se, but getting my work area cleaned up, because a clean work area is a happy work area. And in doing so, I came across a bunch of bike parts that need a home because I don't need them anymore. I don't have any extra frames to do any build-ups. These came off of all sorts of different things that I built and rebuilt, like some of those bikes over there. So I've got tires and wheels and bars, oh my, chain rings, pedals, all sorts of stuff. So there's a group across the way called Park Glen Bike Club. A guy named Dan Guido runs it, and he's kind of made a name for himself in this area as fixing up bikes, him and his PCBG gang, as they called. They're on Facebook, PCBG, I believe. But got a hold of a guy named Brian from there, and he has graciously said that he would love to have these parts. So loading them up, and we're heading to Brian's house, and see you in a minute. All right, here we are on our way to drop off the bike parts. The one thing I like about this, now that I punched in Brian's address, is he lives 1.4 miles away from me. And as I said, Brian works with the Park Glen Bike Group, or Park PCBG. Anywho, I volunteered at a couple of things before where they've fixed up some bikes, and let me tell you, the look on these kids' faces when they get these bikes is pretty cool. Not just kids, but anybody that needs a bike. And on their Facebook page, I've seen people message them where, let me put the window up here. People will message them, hey, bike needs a tune-up, bike needs this, bike needs that. So it's just a group of guys that hang out. That sounds really, really cool. So heading that way should take me about 2 minutes to get there. Probably wait at the light longer than that. As I mentioned earlier, did some cleaning in the garage. I noticed that things seemed a little busy. Good friends of mine at work that like bikes and like YouTube and whatnot, they offered some really good constructive advice with a busy background. So I got to thinking about it, and it's like, yeah, you know what? They're right. It's kind of like when you were a kid and you're sitting at the table, you know, you're in your workspace, sitting at your table eating your food, and you're it's like chewing with your mouth open. It's like, nobody wants to see that. That's kind of like the feeling I had. It felt like it was that kind of an experience. Nobody wants to see that. So I cleaned up, donated a bunch of other non-bike stuff, took that over earlier this morning, and not gonna lie, stopped by the Goodwill store on the way home to see if there are any decent bikes to be had so maybe these parts could go on there, but unfortunately they didn't have anything, which is a good thing. So hopefully that means people are out riding stuff. Doesn't need to be fancy, just run what you brung kind of a thing. So I'm gonna cut out for now, and I will hopefully be on. Brian graciously agreed to hop on the video with me real quick. Kind of asked him ahead of time. He said no problem. So this will be interesting because this will be my first time doing something like this. So hopefully it goes well. So hang out. See you in a second. Hey guys, what's up? I'm here with Brian. Delivered the parts, and Brian is part of the like I was saying, the Park Glen Bike Group, which is, I'm going to let Brian explain it, because the bike group is actually a part of a bigger thing. So yeah, Brian, if you don't mind just kind of running down what we just talked about before camera.
Yeah, so it's part of the Fort Worth the Fort Worth Bike Gang, started by Daniel Guido. He just had a vision where, he said he always grew up loving to ride his bike, and he wanted to spread that with the neighborhood kids. And he said, he wants to also make gang a good word, So
yes,
so he's starting all these neighborhood bike gangs. And
That's
so
cool.
yeah, I'm the head currently of the PGBGs,
Nice.
which is the Park Glen Bike Gang. But yeah, it's just a bunch of different volunteers in the community that we take old donated bikes and we fix them up, put new parts on them, and donate them to neighborhood kids that just want to, get out and ride.
Awesome.
So yeah,
Awesome.
it's a great way to just give back.
If only other people thought the same way, or more people thought the same way. So, well, cool. I appreciate you taking my bike parts. We're going to put the word out there, and then I'll put some stuff and links and whatnot in the video and in the description and whatnot. So hopefully Fort Worth folks, Keller folks, North Texas folks can give these guys a shout and make good things happen for good people.
Yeah.
All right, cool. I want to say thanks again to Brian for letting me drop those parts off. Heading back right now. Got a few things to tidy up. Gonna end this video for right now, but I think our next video, or my next video for you guys, is it'll be another tubeless thing, a different spin on it. Gosh darn it, spin on it, tubeless. I gotta knock that crap off. But it'll be setting up tubeless with an insert, and I'll get more into that in the next video. So hope you kind of enjoyed this quick vid, and with Brian and what he explained about with what Dan Guido's doing. Hopefully some of my North Texas folks, hopefully it's something you can you might be able to help out on. Lend a hand, lend some parts, spread the word kind of a thing, because that's a great cause. So thanks again to Brian, thanks again to you guys for watching, and stay safe, rubber side down, everybody.